A University of Otago-led research team have discovered that the Chatham Islands were once home to a unique population of sea lion. The discovery may have important implications for current conservation sea lion efforts, and researcher Dr Nic Rawlence joins us now to talk about it. Good evening.
Good evening.
So firstly, what has your research team discovered about sea lions?
So what we've been doing is we've discovered there's a unique species of sea lion on the Chatham Islands that went extinct within about 200 years of Polynesian arrival. The modelling we did as part of the study has shown that sea lions are not able to withstand even low levels of harvest. So about one sea lion per person per year was enough to cause the extinction of this unique species. We took that same modelling approach and we applied it to the current sea lion population, about 10,000 individuals, that's declining, and it's suggesting that the population could be extinct within 50 years.
How long have you been working on this research?
So we've been doing this for about the past 4 years as part of a wider program into the impacts of humans and climate change on our coastal marine species. And
who else is involved in the project?
So we've got colleagues here from the anatomy department, the archaeology department, and we are working with the New Zealand museums, Canterbury Museum at Te Papa, but also colleagues overseas in San Diego and Dallas.
And tell us a bit about the methods that you used.
So we used ancient DNA, so that's DNA from archaeological specimens, to work out the unique lineages. We did radiocarbon dating to date the specimens, give some sort of age, and we used a computer modelling technique to work out the levels of hunting that are required to cause extinction.
And how hard is it to get the information that you need out of ancient DNA?
We need well-preserved specimens, and thankfully the Chathams is fairly cold, and so we have that, and we've got a unique lab in the zoology department that allows us to do this research in a very sterile manner.
And where did your own interest in the topic come from?
I grew up in Nelson surrounded by caves full of moa bones, so I've always been interested in what was around when humans arrived and the impact that humans have had on the environment.
What role did you take within the international research team?
So I conducted the ancient DNA research and the radiocarbon dating, and I worked with our colleagues in San Diego to do the modelling that enabled us to work out that current bycatch levels are unsustainable.
And what's next research-wise for you?
We continue our research into impacts of humans on New Zealand's biodiversity, so we're working on the takahe, but we're also working on the black swans. And part of this research is we'll be making a submission to the threat management policy for sea lions to say that we need to mitigate levels of bycatch if we're going to save the New Zealand sea lion.
Dr Nic Rawlence, thanks very much for joining us.